Hi, everyone. This is, well, I'm Raddy slash Emerald Mine slash Enchanting Leafeon. So I wonder how the hell I should introduce myself. I recently changed the name of my channel. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but it's a thing. So, whatever. I don't care. You guys can call me whatever the fuck you want. Welcome back to Doki Doki. I'm gonna open by saying that I always start on this screen because I want to just jump into it. It's like, I don't need to show the whole, like, company name and whatnot. It's like, you know, they deserve all the love in the world for making the game, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? But the game opened up saying, oh, the game isn't for the faint of heart, and it's not for children, and la la la. And it also opened immediately after, it just said, play with me. That's new. I don't think that happened last time. The point is, I'm scared. I'm very afraid. Alright, well, like I said, I'm just gonna jump into it, so let's just, alright, here we go. Okay, I forgot how abruptly this fucking just goes. Alright, well, I super hope that I at some point hit a button that's meant for Sayori, because I'm super interested as to how the game's gonna handle that. But I'm gonna do my best just for Sayori like I did last time. Good, I'm doing it. The present. Essence. Yay! Incongruent. I know her words. Happiness? Disaster? Kawaii? No, these aren't words. Rose. Papa. Ugh. Feather? No, that's her. Not clicking that word. It's a bad word. Sensation? Good. Okay, I'm doing it. It's happening. I'm a master. Analysis. Sparkle. Unending. Heaven sent. Okay. Unrestrained. Starscape? Excellent. It's happening. Misfortune. I think that was Sayori. I'm gonna click on it. Oh no. I'm very, very positive that that was meant for Sayori, and now it's just all going to Yuri. I think because I made my poem for her last time. Good. That's great. Well, at least we now know how the game is gonna treat the damn thing, and it's not gonna glitch out on me like a piece of shit. Fester. Marriage, holiday, jump, effulgent. I don't know what that means, but I'm clicking on it. Disown, no. Sadness, faulty, vitality, yes. Vacation, inferno, incapable. That might be, oh god! Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh god, that scared the fucking hell out of me. Hi again, Alistair. Oh god, I can't do voices right now. I got scared. Ugh. I can't run. I can't run from you. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. I'm so, maybe I should just pause. That was clearly, it looked like Sayori. Jesus Christ, I hate so hard. Ugh. Alright, sorry, I'm recovering. Get the jitters out. Jesus. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I'm pretty sure the music's not right either. I can't really tell. Is the classroom skewed? It's skewed! Oh no! Everything's going wrong! Thanks for keeping your promise, Alistair. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh yeah, the music was definitely wrong. I think it just fixes. Oh! Stop! I can't! I'm gonna be battling like a child this entire time. Oh god, everything is skewed. Everything's close up and crooked and it's glitching. Oh my god. Oh god, before I continue, I will preface again. I unfortunately did play a little bit of this afterwards on the last computer that I played this on. So I know I can only barely recall a little bit of what happens from here on in. It's just gonna get fun, and I think this is the episode where it gets fun, so just strap in. But at the same time, I will probably wreck the same. So it's fine! Oh, well, now we know what was back there. It looked like a calendar. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you in front of the text box? Monica, you want to back up a little bit? Oh, the music's back to being jittery. Natsuki, something certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ma? Oh, she's gone. Bye! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plots back into her seat. I'm sorry, Alistair. Are we zooming in? We're zooming in. Oh my god, we are zooming in. Why? Why? Stop it! I don't wanna! I don't wanna! I gotta back away from my monitor! I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Stop zooming! It's still going! So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. It's still going. It's still zooming! Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute while zooming in, constantly, and non-endingly? Help! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, see? Now it's back to normal! Well, I mean, I guess any chump could have seen that I was doing things, but I just didn't like it! Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I don't like transitions. Don't transition. Transitions are bad. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Oh, more than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry! Sorry! From a long distance, the other side of the classroom. I'm sorry! I was just spacing out! I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. I did not mutter this. Oh, hello? My headset beeped for some reason. Don't do that! I'm in the game thing! Stop! I don't want otherworldly noises. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused, then if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Oh god! What? Why? Why is this happening? Is it moving? No, it's still, but it's not on her face. No, it is moving! Ah, it is! Ah! Ah! I'm gonna squeal! I'm gonna squeal! I hate it! I hate all of it! I hate it! I need to... Ah! Can this episode end? Is it over? But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so, you know what, fuck the voices. I'm done. I can't. That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to read some of it. Reread. Oh, her eye's back. That's fine. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Eye symbol. I guess everything's coming full circle. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. I don't think this was the premise of the last book. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Oh, are you? The book, I mean! Not the thing about the limbs or anything. Yeah, it's not like I predicted ahead of time that she likes knives and she's always wearing long sleeve shirts. That's stupid. I'm just an idiot. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Alistair? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I don't like it. It needs to stop. Oh, then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, little bit. Not again. Again? I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Aha! When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. Why? Stop! I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Okay, how about a pause? Can I pause? Is that allowed? I'd just like to pause and read the things that you're saying. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ah! Stop! God damn it! Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Stop. Shut up, headset. Are you dying? Is that what's happening? Is my headset dying? Maybe my headset's dying. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to pause for 2 seconds. I mean, I won't pause. I'm still here. But my headset might cut out or something. I'm just gonna retrieve my thing and plug in my headset because it's gonna die. And if it dies, then this is gonna be a piece of shit and everything's gonna be horrible and I'm gonna be a great YouTuber that doesn't know what he's doing at the start of his non-existent career, and everything's gonna go to shit, and my friends are gonna judge me, and then I'm gonna go to purgatory. And not that I'm... Oh, look, beeping. Yay! Okay. I'm back and my headset's plugged in. You seem a little apprehensive. Shut up, computer! Shut up! I don't want other noises! I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Ignore everything. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't cut these things out. Breathing. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just a game. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading it in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just breathing in the feeling. What? I can't read that fast! Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, I can't wait how this screen differs. Is that a creeper? Creeper. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page, that way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Oh, the smile. It's both endearing and creepy at the same time. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Sorry, I'm like looking at the background and everything because I feel like I need to pay attention to details. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No! No, it doesn't! Not in this book! That's bad! I don't think that's a different face. That face is new. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? Oh yeah, this is different. Oh, it's all different. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Yes, not the other thing, you creep. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine! I just need some water! Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Hi, Alistair. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Oh, is that a sigh of relief, Monica, that I don't know things? Because I'm pretty sure I can glue together things. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Everything will be fine. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Silly. You piece of condescending crap. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started. without her. Just the two of us. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Yuri isn't even on here. Why? Well, I'm not gonna start with Monica. Fuck that shit. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking Christ! Ah! Oh my god. Alistair, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home! What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ah, painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. The breakfast is all mixing in my stomach and causing bodily functions. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, at least it's the same poem as last time. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, in another dimension. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro, and I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, Yuri's not back. Great. Alright, Monica, let's fucking do this. Hi, Alistair. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sorry, I'm just so goddamn jittery. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alistair. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Alistair. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. God, with the reading. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. What do you mean like earlier? You were paying attention the whole fucking time? I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Oh god. Yuri! I'm back. Okay, good. Nothing strange. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Not really. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. What? This is different. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Oh, I hate it. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not so sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome, you crazy psychopathic bitch. Oh, Yuri time. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be fantastic. Oh. Should I save this for the next episode? It's kind of getting long. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but it's not like many people are watching this, so I'm kind of tempted to just stick here. Screw it. I'm gonna stick here. Let's save. Boop. Alright, it's saved. Okay, next episode we'll talk to Yuri, and I think this is when more shit happens. Oh my god, this has been so creepy. So creepy! Sorry, I need to recover. I should just recover. End the video and recover. That's what I should do. Take a chance. Take a break. Take a dive into the wild side. Alright, well, I'll see you all in the next episode. But for now, bye.